Greens everyone, so Finance98 back at it again with another reaction. So, since I'm a Digimon fan, I'm not sure if you guys remember that I actually have some Digimon games I react to along with Digimon themed videos on my channel. This is a good indicator. But I'm interested to know, there are so many Digimon games out there. I want to see what people vote as the top 10 best ones. And if there are any games you guys want me to play on my channel. Like I said, I'm doing Black Mesa right now. I used to do Digimon World Survive, Digimon Cyber Sleuth. If people want me to, I can go back to those. Let me know what you guys are liking so far. In the meantime, while we're watching this, let me know which of these games you'd like to see me play, or if there's a different game reaction you want me to do. I don't mind playing all kinds of games. I don't mind fighting games. I don't mind shoot 'em games. I don't mind puzzle games. Probably the only ones I'm hesitant to play would probably be horror games, because while I like a good horror movie, it gets way more intense to me when it's a horror game. Like I said, so, what do you guys want to see me play? I'm willing to play it out. See how it is. Anyway, let's get into it and see what is the top 10 Digimon games. I won't lie. If Digimon World DS, Digimon World Dawn, and of course Digimon World Survive and Cyber Sleuth are not on here, I'm going to lose my mind.
Having quite often been looked at as the inferior version of Pokemon, Digimon is one of Bandai's biggest video game franchises, which despite it never truly getting the recognition that it deserves, already has plenty of great titles under its belt.
Right? I mean, come on, seriously, it's a whole different story. For one thing, they don't share the same world, they're two different worlds. The Digimon actually speak English or Japanese or Spanish or whatever their tamer speaks. Much different than Pokemon that just says their name, unless you include me out with the details. Or me too. Semantics. But anyway, so yeah. And the fact that they can actually go from one form to another to a different one and keep on coming back to Rookie, different than Pokemon once more, because they stay in their forms. And the fact that there's a level 100 limit, while these guys can level up over and over again depending on how often they de-evolved and re-evolve. Like I said, quite a few differences along with evolution items and so on and so forth. Because for one thing, we don't keep changing the types. They're pretty consistent. Like I said, it's a pretty interesting concept when you compare the two.
Which Digimon games are the best? Originally conceived as the Tamagotchi's more masculine counterpart, Digimon is a media franchise consisting of virtual pet toys, anime, and even a trading card game. It also features a wide array of video games released on many different consoles. The Digimon games are unique in their own way, including several RPGs, a few platformers, and even a racing game. Yet no matter what the genre, Digivolving is still the name of the game. And on that note, we've taken a list from Screen Rant looking at the top 10 best Digimon games of all time to have been released. And of course, just before we do get into the video, if you do like this type of content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and of course, like the video. We do also stream over on Twitch. I will leave all the links within the description box below. And with all that said, let's get into the list. These are the top 10 best games considered by fans to be the best around that have been released up until this day.
I'm pretty sure Jade Animation should have seen this video first.
Number 10, Digimon World. The original Digimon World sold very well for Bandai, although it did have its fair share of issues.
Yeah.
Some technical problems would surface and players were often confused by the gameplay mechanics, and first-time players might find themselves in for a difficult experience. In spite of these setbacks, however, the game involves travelling around in a 3D Digimon world, and a story alluring enough to reel players in. Digimon Worlds may not have toppled the video game empire that Pokemon is, but it did pave the way for future Digimon games to come. Number 9.
That's a fair review of that one. Honestly, I tried playing it as a kid, didn't understand it all. Tried returning it to it as an adult. Wasn't bad, just gotta get used to all the mechanics.
Digimon Adventure. Digimon Adventure is a retelling of the original Digimon Adventure anime series, recounting the events of the show's first season. It even has the original Japanese voice actors to boot, and the graphics are done in cell shading and look mighty impressive on the PSP. The gameplay features engaging 3-on-3 battles and mind-blowing illustrations and animations. The soundtrack is solid as well, and it also includes some extra story content. It's quite a shame that Digimon Adventure was never released in the West, but a fan-made English patch in 2018 helps softens the wound just a little bit.
I'm gonna have to try and find that one, and I recognize this one.
Number 8, Digimon World DS.
Yes.
The first Digimon World title released on the Nintendo DS, this video game has a 2D pixelated art style that some fans will find quite endearing.
This is the one that I recommended Jenny Animations to start with if she was going to do a DS game, because Digimon World Dawn's fine if you've played this one, or if you're familiar with Digimon World games in general, like 1 through 3. Then you're more understanding of what the maps are going to be like, because the maps are the main issue, because there's no mini-map. You can kind of scroll depending on the game you're playing, like around the map, but other than that, you're pretty much going in blind. And there's no maps because they're at a corner, so you kind of have to be okay with a dungeon crawler, basically, in order to be able to do this, which I'm fine with because I grew up playing those games.
It comes with over 300 Digimon, and the character and animations for each digital monster are aesthetically pleasing. The battle system though is quite complex, and the extra screen makes for more tactical gameplay. The main feature includes the Digifarm, where players can level up, evolve and communicate with their Digimon. Digimon World DS also utilizes a wireless connection, and players can trade Digimon and battle with others online. Number 7. Digimon World Dawn at Dusk.
Yeah.
Digimon World Dawn and Dusk is essentially a sequel to Digimon World DS, and is a step up from the handheld predecessors. It follows the Pokemon formula of releasing 2 separate games, with both featuring the same story, but with day and night themed Digimon. Whereas Digimon World Dawn features Dragon, Water, Bird and Holy type Digimon, Digimon World Dusk has Dark, Insect, Machine and Beast types. The quests for each game are based on the species available. Moreover, Digimon World Dusk is more story driven, while Digimon World Dawn is more focused on tournaments.
Darn, so if I wanted a good story, I'd want to play Dusk. Okay, I played Dawn. That explains why I was more focused on trying to master the tournaments and get my rank up, while Dusk was what my sister played. Which, honestly, I'm not complaining about. We both enjoyed the game we had.
Number 6. Digimon World Next Order.
It was a pretty good follow-up.
Digimon World's Next Order is an open world RPG, with gameplay slightly similar to the original Digimon World. In some ways it feels almost like a Persona game, at least from the storytelling perspective, although the Persona series includes many hidden things that fans may not know about. Instead of one Digimon following you around, 2 Digimon in this game can be at your side. The player can choose from 10 companions at the start of the game, and these Digimon companions will grow and evolve throughout the story. The player must also meet the requirements for the next stage for their Digimon in a set amount of days. Number 5. Digimon Redigitize. Digimon World Redigitize is a visually pleasing game with amazing graphics and character models done by Durarara illustrator Suzuhito Yasuda. The mix of character models and graphics along with the complex story makes for an engaging narrative that players will be immersed in. Gameplay-wise, Redigitize is an open-world RPG where the tamer set strategies and the Digimon carry them out as they battle by themselves.
I swear, the bone meat flowers always get me. I'm just like, how does that work every time I see them?
This game was only released in Japan, getting a fan translation sometime later for English-speaking audience to enjoy also. Number 4. Digimon Rumble Arena 2.
I have that one.
On the surface, Digimon Rumble Arena 2 is more or less a Super Smash Bros. Clone. 16 Digimon are playable in total, but there are 40 forms available thanks to the ability to Digivolve during a fight. One thing that Digimon Rumble Arena 2 does differently compared to Smash Bros. Is that each character has its own health bar. The Digimon can absorb orbs to gather more energy, allowing them to Digivolve into more powerful forms. The controls may be a little bit clunky, and the game is quite unbalanced, but Digimon Rumble Arena 2 is still a fun game by any means for all Digimon fans to try.
Yep. I played it. That was a fun one.
Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory was brought to the West as a result of Redigitize, being a huge success in Japan. Many consider this game to be even better than Redigitize, taking everything that the best-selling title did and improving upon it. Hacker's Memory features 340 different types of Digimon, and a story that is well written and effective. Not only that, but the graphics are pretty top-notch, and the fighting sequences are pretty exhilarating. The gameplay is more polished than compared to Cyber Sleuth, but still feels long and repetitive at times. Number 2. Digimon World 3.
The one that I remember this one. I remember playing it once, and it was fine for what it was. I do prefer DS myself, because of the more, I don't know, I guess personalized controls of having a handheld versus having to play it on the PS. But that's just a preference, honestly. It was still a pretty solid game.
Digimon World 3 plays like a classic JRPG with a massively improved battle system compared to the previous two World entries. Despite being released at the end of the PS1's lifespan, it definitely had a lot going for it, as at the time there were no new Pokemon games being released. When released, for its time, this game had it all. Fast gameplay, improved graphics, a diverse variety of Digimon and a superb soundtrack. Each Digimon comes with its own level development, adding some replay value as players can level up their monsters every day so that they can become as strong as possible. Number 1. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuth is a critically acclaimed Digimon game, best known for returning to the gameplay style of Digimon World. It's a very story-driven game featuring plenty of interesting storylines and character development. In fact, this game even helps reignite the interest of Digimon in the West. Story and characters aside, Cyber Sleuth features on a wide collection of 240 Digimon, with a few character cameos from previous games to keep the continuity intact. Although this game is pretty long and forces players to grind, the older fans of Digimon, which are the game's intended target audience, will definitely appreciate Cyber Sleuth for recapturing the classic Digimon feel. And so there you pretty much have it. That was the top 10 best Digimon games released today, and the top 10 that are considered by fans to be the best around. So what did you think of the list? Do you feel that there were any games missing from this top 10 list? Or perhaps that you feel there were some games on this list that shouldn't have been included? If so, do let me know your comments in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. And of course, not forgetting that if you do like this type of content and you would like to see some more top 10 countdown videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and of course, like the video. I'll also leave some more top 10 videos at the end of this video if you would like to check them out. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you all next time.
Okay, so all the ones that I like are actually on the list. Pretty solid. But yeah, if you guys have any Digimon games or any games you want me to play in general on my YouTube channel, let me know. You know I'm a gamer, I react, I dance, I do whatever. If you guys have any dances you want me to do coming up, let me know too. In the meantime, looking forward to seeing what you guys prefer as we keep on going through the restored reaction list. Look forward to my gaming videos coming up soon because I'm going to be bringing those back too. Meantime, you guys take care. I'll see you around. Bye!